An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Army Black Knights. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, the Black Knights head coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Black Knights ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Takes it inside the 25, chance for great field position. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. To throw, it's Harrington. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a first down. Burnt Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Making those big plays down the field, Texas. When you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He wants to throw it again. On the money. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Dropping back, it's Harrington. It's complete on the right side. Past the 30. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
They're going to try to get this guy the football as many ways as they can. You're going to see it, obviously, in the running game, but here doing a nice job in the pass game, too. Leaking him out of the backfield, working the right side of the field. That's a nice game by the offense.
Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a grab. And he will score! Touchdown, Longhorn! You want to talk about coming out and setting the tone and making your presence known immediately.
And every coach talks about it all during the week, how important it is to start fast. But coming out and executing is another thing. Great start for the offense.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the right. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. So much for firing to a stationary sit-down tight end. How about this guy working the corner and getting the first down?
These tight ends can do so much nowadays. You start to feature them, but you watch him on the corner route, man. Just push it vertical, push it to the corner. QB right on the same page with him. Throw the football out there, and he makes the catch.
The Black Knights come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. On the run, it's Jackson. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and of being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Going to the running game. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Maybe some room here. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And the Black Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it. It's Jackson. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Quarterback making checks. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Third down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Line up trying to get it in. And they will score. Touchdown, Army! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Great starting point. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Harrington. Got a man, it's Thomas. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up one or two.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on third and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. The offense changing the play. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Moving out to the right. Pucks it out of the air. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
The Black Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Hands it off. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They feed him again. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football, great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
And the Black Knights trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now he's looking to throw it. Lets it fly. Trying to barrel in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. On the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Black Knights! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that drive covered 40 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Running to daylight from inside his 25. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a man. It's Harrington. Unloads it left. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way.